guys, today I've got your Mirror Mirror movie review. This is another Snow White movie, live action, and it stars Lily Collins as Snow White, Julia Roberts as the Wicked Queen, and Armie Hammer as the Prince. This movie is a more lighthearted movie. It's kid-friendly, and you're actually going to go in there watching it and have a good time and come out with a few laughs. This was a new take on the classic tale from Disney. I really liked how the characters all just had their own little personalities, and of course I was really impressed with Julia Roberts as the Wicked Queen, and she actually wasn't that wicked, though some of the things that she did weren't very nice, but most of the time she would be just there for laughs, and I really liked how she still had like an evil side to her, and she was still funny to keep up with the overall themes of the movie. I also liked Lily Collins as Snow White. I knew immediately that she would be perfect for this role. She has this sweet demeanor. She definitely looks the part with the dark hair, pale skin, red lips, whatever. She has this more sort of in control side to her. She besides being all sweet and innocent, she can definitely learn to fight. Play in this movie as they have been for any of the other Snow White movies, where the queen is jealous of her, she gets banished, or she runs away, and the huntsman in this movie is technically the queen's manservant, who is played by Nathan Lane, who is just this like stout character. He's really funny, and he's also the voice of Timon from The Lion King, but he definitely can be, you know, the guy who is supposed to do the job of killing Snow White and giving her heart to the queen. He basically doesn't accomplish that task. He sends Snow White off, and Snow White meets the prince, who is played by Armie Hammer, who is totally gorgeous. I'm sorry, but he is. He just fits the most perfect role because he's got chiseled features, he definitely has the acting chops, and he was just overall just a very awesome character to look at. There are also the dwarves, who all are basically different, and no, none of them are named Doc, Grumpy, or Dopey. They are all very defensive, and they capture the prince, and they end up capturing Snow White as well. They start their own little army, and they want to help train Snow White to fight, and I thought that that was really cool, and it's something that you don't really see every day. Assume that in these movies the girls are just supposed to be these like little meek characters and not strong, but I really like that they're doing this just because there needs to be more female power. Her relationship with the prince is basically, he doesn't know that she's supposed to be the princess, and they have this sort of like costume party, and she doesn't really like him at first, but then of course you know what happens at the end. Finds out that the plan has been foiled. Her character was just completely crazy, and it was also funny at times. I wouldn't say that I would have picked Julia Roberts to be the queen, but she definitely showed that she had a good side and a bad side, and she can walk through her magic mirror on the wall and do all those interesting things on the other side of the wall, which is completely different from the other Snow White movie where it was just her subconscious that she was talking to. I also thought that there were some pretty funny scenes. There's this one scene also where the queen is getting her like treatment, like she's getting like not a makeover but like a spa treatment, and they do all these different things. I just like, it was almost like gaggable because I just couldn't stand to watch it, but I was like, are you serious? But all the different things that were being done to her, I felt bad for her, but apparently she didn't mind it at all, because she's like, it's all routine, it's just something I have to do. And she's just doing all this because she apparently is going to marry the prince. She ends up having him in the castle after he and like one of his like friends goes in the castle, and then she decides that she wants to cast a love spell on him, and it's actually puppy love. So that plan kind of got foiled, but she still has her plan to marry him. The part with the apple, I don't want to tell you exactly how it went down, but I thought it just like went by so fast, but I thought it was really cool, and everybody saw what had happened, and it was just an interesting twist. Overall, I kind of liked the movie. It was still really funny. I am still a fan of the original animated Disney movie of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but this one was pretty good for this generation's kids and family, so definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Mirror Mirror. Which Snow White movie do you like out of Snow White, the Disney movie, or this one, or Snow White and the Huntsman? Let me know. You can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, coming back every week for a Trailer Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.